Welcome to Wisdom for the Day. This is your daily dose of insight and inspiration, where we explore the timeless wisdom of the book of Proverbs. Each episode is a short 5-minute journey covering 2 proverbs in order, guiding you through the entire book in a year. Join us for thoughtful reflections and practical advice to enrich your life and elevate your day. Wisdom for your day starts now. Today is day 313. We're in the 27th chapter of the book of Proverbs, verses 10 through 12, from the New Living Translation. Never abandon a friend, either yours or your father's. When a disaster strikes, you won't have to ask your brother for assistance. It's better to go to a neighbor than to a brother who lives far away. Be wise, my child, and make my heart glad. Then I will be able to answer my critics. A prudent person foresees danger and takes precautions. A simpleton goes blindly on and suffers the consequences. Now, verse 10 suggests that while a distant family member might have an obligation to help you in a time of crisis, it's often better to have close friends who will step up out of genuine friendship rather than duty. Now, verse 11, it suggests, or it emphasizes really, that a wise son brings joy and relief to his father. Since wisdom comes from God, a father can feel confident that his son is trusting in God's guidance. Now, verse 12, to me, it brings to mind how Jesus wept over Jerusalem, foreseeing the destruction that would come from the Jewish leaders' political rebellion against Rome. About 35 years after Jesus' prophecy, the Romans destroyed Jerusalem completely, fulfilling his warning. So let me ask you this. Today we see a growing divide between the very rich and the very poor. Is there something a wise and prudent person can do to help ease this divide? Could this disparity lead to societal collapse or even a civil war? Well, that wraps up today's episode, but come back tomorrow to pick more of King Solomon's brain. For some free Wisdom of the Day merch, visit buymeacoffee.com/renewed mindsets. While you're there, don't forget to join our community as a member. The executive producer of Wisdom for the Day is Yelena McClellan. The co-producer and spiritual advisor is Kimmy Shirley. Intro and outro music by Weston McCurry. If you enjoyed the show, spread the word and share it with a friend. Until next time, I'm Rick. I love you. See ya. Hey, let me ask you, do you ever feel defeated as a Christian in these times we live in today? Well, I have a podcast for you, God's Loving Sacrifice. My friend Gayla does a Bible study to help you strengthen your walk with the Lord in today's crazy world. She encourages you to share the gospel and the love of Christ with the world in need. So listen at godslovingsacrifice.com or whatever podcast app you use. God's Loving Sacrifice, the true essence of faith in God.